G'day there, Wally Watchers. It's Mungathrillan here, time for the old daily diary. Now today, I feel like I've got a lot I want to mention. First of all, I might start with, I've just been doing some cooking in the kitchen. In the Toby 139 kitchen. Because I walked in and Shay was cooking and it got me inspired to get creative. And in that time, I've already eaten once. Shay's still cooking and I'm about to have a second serving. So I'll talk you through what I'm eating. Yes?
What are you doing?
Daily diary.
Oh, daily diary.
Yeah, what else would I be doing?
That would be a good show.
Oh, it is a good show. So what I've done here, Wally Watchers, is that's the bowl of slop that I'm eating. But something you might not know about people that work on ski hills, most of us are quite poor because we don't get paid a lot, but we have the biggest backyard in the world. So some people like to refer to us as ghetto rich because we have it all. We have the lifestyle. We just don't have money. So what I've done here, I've walked in, grabbed a plain old packet of 2-minute noodles, and to spice it up a bit, chucked in a can of tuna. Now the combination of those two things are quite boring, so I added a bit of sriracha sauce. You can do this at home, very simple. When you're buying your tuna, I must advise you, if you don't like the one in oil, make sure you get the one in water. The one in water is usually cheaper too, which is always the way to go if you're a ski bum like myself. So then add sriracha sauce to taste, then you're away laughing, and you could eat this for 6 months straight, which is what I'll probably do. I know Tate Benj is he's a forward thinker. He adds sriracha sauce to everything, and I firmly support him on that because I do it as well. Some of the things I was thinking about was the daily diary, and I feel sometimes it can be quite boring, so it needs more dragons. And I know Brodanger will know what I'm talking about. It reminds me of a day. I always think about this when I think about dragons. I was riding the Sunbird chair with him, and he was telling me a story about how him and his mates would write something on Facebook, and then they'd post a photo of a dragon under it to say whatever they said was boring, it needs more dragons. Whilst telling me this story, he said it needed more dragons because his story was quite boring and uneventful. And I was reminded by old English Emma, just before I seen her while I was wrapping up my day's work. She was out walking her wild beast. But another thing I wanted to talk about was rainbows. Because at work today, after it stopped raining, there was a rainbow. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, rainbow shade, hey? And I was thinking about, like today, because of things like science, we now know what a rainbow is and how they're formed. But I was thinking, so it's not as exciting as it would have been to the people of old. Like when Adam was a boy and he was walking around in nothing but Speedos and gumboots, he would have been like, oh, what's that pretty coloured thing in the sky? You know, the gods are talking to us, they're telling us it's a beautiful day after the rain or something like that. And I thought, no, that's not very good. Because even now, still, rainbows are pretty cool. So you can't discredit a rainbow just because you know how it's made. Because it's still pretty awesome. And I think finally, we were talking about movies today at work. Just a few flicks that we'd watched and whatnot, and I knew there had been a movie filmed, not here, here, parts of it were filmed here on the mountain, and I knew that Randy, like the legend, had worked in the production of the movie Alive, which I'm pretty sure was filmed in 1993. He was involved in the special effects in the movie, which was pretty cool, and it was cool to talk to him about all the things that happened during filming. Well, I need to wrap it up because this food's getting cold. So I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Peace, love, and Catch you later. It's a good show.